I close my eyes and tell the Lord, I submit everything to you. This is something that my human body is designed to do. As a woman, my system is structured that I am able to give birth because I am a woman. And this empowerment I have within myself, learning from the birthing class, and the trust that I have on my body is simply working together to make it work. And beyond my own system, I have my husband who is continuously cheering me up, massaging my hips, telling me stories that made me inspired about the end result coming out of this pain. And in this sharing, you will hear a lot of the words unexplainable discomfort or pain because simply you cannot describe it. And now I will share with you my birthing experience here in the Netherlands. Hello mga ka-Promdi! Welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for watching us. If you are new here, my name is Rosel and I am your Pinay expat here in the Netherlands. So, I can still remember November 13, 2019. I woke up at 6 a.m. feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I know there's something happening that is not the usual. I am having a little bit of pain. I felt it heavy and I also felt unexplainable discomfort. I have this application and you can record the gap of contraction or pain and the duration. And the app was telling me you need to prepare your materials or your personal items to go to the hospital. And it was saying relax. So, alright. And from the birthing class that I have attended, I knew that when you are already experiencing the pain, it doesn't mean you are already in active labor. So, around 8 in the morning, I took a bath and then for some reasons, I fell asleep. And that only means that it is not that painful. Around noon, I woke up and I woke up with this double pain that I have experienced in the morning. It's still bearable. Mind you, I have high tolerance on pain. And then that's the time I called my midwife. And my midwife told me, you may be having an infection, a urine infection. And I said, how can I have an infection? But she said that I need to send my urine to my GP to be tested. And I said, I won't because I think I am in labor. So I did not follow my midwife at the time. And then when at 3 o'clock, the pain started to kick off quite heavy. And it's the pain that I would describe as rolling and squeezing your hips. And the natural tendency of my body is to bend down, invert myself, so I follow what the pain is telling my body to do. It It looks very awkward because I was doing it in the living room. I asked my husband if we can go to the shower area so I can have warm water on my hips flowing to relieve the pain. Since my water bag is not yet broken, I also can go into a warm water in the tub. So I did that for 1 hour, and I'm also already starting to moan. But it is not loud, so I started to create sounds to express that I am in pain on top of my body moving and swaying, bending in different directions to follow the route of the pain. Again, I called my midwife at around 4 o'clock and I told her the duration of my contraction is already 1 minute and the interval is between 6 to 8 minutes. I was able to become exact because I have an application that when the pain starts, I can turn it on, and when the pain stops, I can turn it off, and I can see the graph and I can see how it is happening. But again, my midwife told us that it is not yet time. And at the time, it's only me and my husband doing it together with the help of the Lord and with the cooperation of my son inside of me. I can't explain the immense, deep pain. There's no words to describe it. I try to find something, but it's painful. At around 6 o'clock, I am already a bit tired of experiencing the labor. Just imagine that it started strong already, kicking off around 3 in the afternoon. I again called the midwife and already I lied because I am in so much pain. I lied already on the duration and the gap. And I told her exactly what I learned so she will come at home and bring us to the hospital. And true enough, when I told her that my contraction is already 2 minutes and it happens almost every 2 minutes or 1 minute, then she rushed to come to our home. She checked on me and she checked on me to see how far I am, and I'm already 5 centimeter dilated. Actually, I am halfway through. She even asked us at the time, do you want to go now to the hospital or stay here? And my husband beside me saying, we can't stay home anymore. We need to be in the hospital. We live on the second floor of the apartment and there is no lift. The midwife asked us, how will you go to the hospital? We were shocked because we thought she will bring us there. But she told us that her car is not insured. That was the first instance I realized we need to have a car. But that's not the topic of this storytelling. And then so I need to walk down from the second floor to the first floor, and with so much pain in between, it took me more than 15 minutes to go down. Because when the contraction starts again, I don't know exactly what to do. And when we reached the ground floor, we even waited for the taxi, and it took him like around 5 minutes to arrive. And the pain for those mothers who have experienced it, you know what I am talking about. Our apartment and the hospital is not too far from each other. We can actually reach the hospital in 5 minutes. We were lucky that at the time there's no corona, so there's not much of restrictions. You don't need to put on a face mask. The midwife is already in our room. At that time, I am only 37 weeks and 6 days. So even the hospital is not ready for me to accept at the time, because they were thinking that I would be coming like on my 40 to 42 weeks. But yeah, I'm giving birth earlier than what they planned. And initially, our plan is really to have a water birth, because from the birthing class, we understood that water is actually providing a certain buoyancy that helps to relieve the pain out of your hips or from your body. And it makes the birthing process feel so natural. But again, there is no available room for us with the facility of water birth, because we arrived too early, so a few weeks earlier than expected. So we improvised, and because it's too much pain, we spent around 1 hour in the shower room, and my husband is splashing or showering my hips with warm water. It is giving me a lot of pleasure, and it's actually removing some pain that I am experiencing, so it is good. And we also tried at the time that I sit on the toilet bowl, and that also relieves a lot of pain out of me, because the birthing process is also feeling like you're about to poo, and the gravity pushing down, and that position is also helping everything to move down. So I felt a lot of tension release on my hips when I do that position. Around 10 in the evening, my water bag is not yet broken, and the midwife measured me, and I'm already 8 centimeter dilated, which means I'm only 2 centimeters away from full dilation. The midwife then, around 11 o'clock, asked me, "Do you mind that I break your water bag?" And I said, "Okay, if you do that, what will happen? Because the consequence is what I'm after at, and I am very curious about safety." And she mentioned to me, "After I break it, the chances is that you will be 10 centimeter dilated right away." And at the time, I'm very tired of the labor process, and my body is very exhausted of bending. I feel like dancing, doing a lot of positions. And I said, "Okay, just do it." So she inserted like a straw inside of me and then poke it. And I felt a gush of water coming out of me. It's a bit slimy that I felt out, and it's warm. After 2 minutes, she measured me and she said, "You're 10 centimeter dilated." And she explained to me, "Now you will experience something different, and whatever it's asking you to do, tell me if it's asking you to push." And after that briefing, I started to listen again to myself. What is it exactly that it is telling me? I learned from the birthing class that during the birthing process, the system and the connection within your body is very important because the child inside your womb is communicating to you exactly what to do. And you need to submit. After a few minutes, I felt, oh, I wanted to poo. Is this the pushing that I need to do? I think that's around 11:20 already. And then I told the midwife, I think he is asking me to push. He is asking me to push. And then the midwife told me, okay, you lay down on the bed. And I tried to lay down. And my God, I felt like dying, giving birth, laying down. And I told her, I can't do this here. It's impossible. So she asked me to turn to the right side, put my legs a little bit up, and then push. And I said, no, I can't also do it like this. It's too much pain that I felt like I am unable to communicate to my system anymore. And then my husband pointed to the birthing stool. A birthing stool is, a stool, but on the center of it, there is a hole. It's specifically designed for giving birth. And I said, okay, I can try that one instead of water birth. I felt comfortable sitting on the toilet, so maybe a birthing stool can help me to push. Or maybe that position in the birthing stool can help me to push. And true enough, that when I sat on the birthing stool, my body tells me to push. Push, push, push. And in 10 minutes of pushing and pushing and pushing, I felt a little bit of warmth around my vagina, around the opening of my vagina. It's a bit warm. And I felt pleasure. I felt pleasure while my son is going out. I felt 100% how that little body is coming outside of my vagina, because I did not have a painless delivery, so it's not a medicalized option. I even don't have a dextrose or whatsoever. I felt everything. And it was magical. It's the most memorable experience in my life. It's very empowering. And it's very true. It's magical. And I will show you some clips.
Oh yeah, make some noise for us. Crying. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Saan ko lang?
Nakamidyo ko.
So,
Yan na lang.
I want to check if the placenta already wants to go. Will you give a little push?
Yan na lang. Natakas ng ilong. Natakas ng ilong.
Push.
After the delivery of my son, here comes the placenta. Initially, I was planning to actually process the placenta, put it in a capsule, and for me to take it in. However, I was not able to set up everything, contact the supplier, and so on. So, yeah, we just take a photo of it, and then it was thrown away. I was even planning to harvest some stem cells and all, but then talking to some colleagues or some friends who have been working in the university, they told us that it's just a money-making business, but I'm not expert on that one, so we also didn't do that one. After my placenta is out, I bled out around 2 liters of blood. So we were asked to stay in the hospital for overnight so they can check if I need blood transfusion. And the following day, they told me that my body did not reach the borderline that I need blood transfusion, so they will not do it. So I just need to eat nutritious food so I can get and produce all those blood back. So the following day, we were discharged, and the rest is history. It is a different experience here abroad because the culture and the system is different. However, we are very happy that it's actually a normal delivery, and it's a natural birthing process. So I was able to feel everything. Do I have regrets going through the pain? No. It's the best experience I have so far, and I am very willing to do it again. For all those who have not subscribed to our channel, please don't forget to support us by clicking the subscribe button. If you like this video, just click the like button. And if you have any comments, wishes, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. And until the next time, I'm very happy that you are with me. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.